Hello world, welcome back to Razor RC. Super excited to do another unboxing here on the channel. We got the brand new Team Corrali Punisher, I guess officially the XP6S. So this is a 1/8 scale brushless powered monster truck, pretty much a truggy. It is the twin sister of the Team Corrali Kronos V2. So this was the last in their line of the 2021 releases. They have a full line of 8 vehicles, pretty much 4 twins. So they got the Python and Radix, which is their buggy. They got the Kronos and Punisher, which are their truggy. They got the Morocco and the Shogun, which is like their speed vehicles. And then they got the Dementor and the Jambo, which are like their stunt trucks. So as you can see, this is a huge box here. Special shout out to Euro RC for sponsoring this series of vehicles. A lot of you seem to have liked the Team Corrali Dementor V2 series we did over the past few weeks. That was really popular, and super happy to have them on board to help with this series as well. We got a 5% off coupon code. Go ahead and check them out. €3 shipping throughout Europe. And whether you want a Team Corrali or maybe you want an Arma or a Traxxas or even a Team Associated, they pretty much carry everything you could possibly want with a discount. So definitely check them out. So we'll just take a quick look at the box. Kind of some information here on the side. So got the 16mm all aluminum shocks, pretty nice shocks. It does have the all aluminum center differential, which is pretty unique to this vehicle. Helps dissipate heat a little bit more, prevent it from warping a bit. Of course, an all steel drivetrain, pretty much 8 scale stuff. Composite arms, but these things are pretty cool because you can get like carbon fiber stiffeners for those arms to tune the flex. These are the aluminum shock towers, 4mm front, 5mm rear, all steel differentials, of course, spider cut gears, rubber sealed bearings, very nice, and really nice overwrapping front bumper there. Looking at the side, not a whole lot of other information. It is designed in Belgium and assembled in China. And then a little bit more here on the bottom, kind of a little overview of the electronics. So there's the vehicle. They got the specs about the height, weight, length, all that stuff. The Vario prop radio. So this is an RTR, comes with everything except a battery. And then the really nice power system. Team Corrali stuff is super fast. For whatever reason, these things do seem to be faster than the Arma equivalent, so that's kind of a highlight there. And then the Variprop servo 7225. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the box. It says it is capable of 100 kilometers per hour or over 62 miles per hour. I have not measured it on my Team Corrali Dementor, but it is crazy fast, so I believe it. 4-wheel drive, 3 differentials, and ready to run except for battery and charger. So yeah, we'll do a little unboxing here and see what's inside the box. Okay, we got everything unboxed. Here's a quick look at the vehicle. The boring stuff, yeah, here we go. The instruction manual, kind of a basic black and white photocopy type thing. But there are some instructions on how to adjust the ESC as well as some tuning suggestions. The Variprop S2R radio, just kind of a basic 2-channel radio, 2.4 gigahertz, 4 AA's, nice little foam wheel, fairly basic. It does have kind of like this, what is this? I think a 70-30, 50-50 switch on top, trim adjustments, the bind button, and then steering reversing, throttle reversing, and then a little dual rate function, which is kind of the basics that you need. Okay radio, decent for an RTR, but if you're a serious basher, you may want to consider upgrading that or using your own radio. Here's the vehicle itself. Fantastic looking body. To me, this is like the best looking of all of the 1/8 scale Team Corralis that they've had. So this lineup has been out for about a year now. So 2020, they released 4 vehicles, which a lot of people thought kind of mimicked the whole Arma line, and for sure they had, you know, an 8 scale buggy, monster truck, speed vehicle, and stunt truck. And then for 2021 they released 8 vehicles, so pretty much doubled up on each of those 4. And the Punisher was the last one that they released probably about a month ago or so. Really good looking vehicle though. I think this is kind of the coolest of the 8 that they released. So all 8 have just different bodies and different tires, but to me this is like the best looking one. So pulling off the body, we can kind of take a quick look. The front of it, you know, it's got kind of like this Dodge Challenger kind of muscle truck type look, but then it's got kind of a monster truck or truck bed and body, so I don't know, kind of a muscle truck, I guess you'd call it, or kind of like an El Camino style type vehicle, kind of the little intakes and stuff on the side. Stickers look really good. I like the paint scheme a lot. It's like a glossy black and silver, but yeah, pretty cool looking body. I don't think it's as thick as the Armas. Feels a little bit thinner, but it does have some sliders and stuff. I think that's kind of a new feature on the Punisher that the other vehicles did not have. So it's got the tethered body clips as well. So yeah, pretty cool looking vehicle. I do like the styling a lot. It's just kind of mean and, you know, very aggressive looking. Throwing that to the side, so you've got the nice big wing with kind of this wing nuts or wing stay, I guess, with the little aluminum spacers as well. So those are kind of a Team Corelli feature. A lot of the screws basically use kind of like a aluminum, I don't know what you call it, spacer, I guess, to hold them in place a little bit better. Giant wheels, so that's the other difference between this and the Kronos. They got different style of tires. The Kronos is a little bit more knobby. This is a little bit more half and half between knobby and straight. It's a little bit more of an intermediary style. And then here's the vehicle itself. So yeah, the very fast motor and ESC. ESC is programmable, so you can use your Hobbywing programming card. A lot of functionality in there. You know, like drag, I don't know. Yeah, I think there's drag brake, punch level, reversing, lipo, all that kind of stuff. So a really, really nice ESC, very fast combination. This is one of the quickest 8 scales out there. Aluminum chassis, of course. I think it's 60-61 aluminum. All aluminum shocks, fixed links front and rear, so camber and toe is kind of like the standard composite links, so no adjustment there. Servo's kind of diagonal mounted receiver box, pretty spacious, and then aluminum servo horn, that's pretty nice. This thing is pretty much, I think, very similar to the Dementor with just a slightly shorter chassis. So I think here in the back they lengthened a little bit. They add this additional bracing, so the bracing is a little bit different in the rear. I think the durability on this may be higher because the Dementor does not have all this additional bracing. It's just got one single spine down the middle. So this looks like very much like a Dementor chassis that they extended by another, you know, a couple inches or something like that. So very, very similar vehicles. I believe the shock tower is actually different, although the shocks are the same. One thing I noticed on my Dementor is the spring rate seemed a little soft. This actually doesn't seem as bad, so I wonder if the springs are different. But yeah, I think the shock tuning is very similar. Dementor definitely could use a benefit from stiffer springs, but we'll see how this thing runs. This is a little bit more of a ground flying vehicle because it's got the longer wheelbase, whereas the Dementor is obviously much more of a stunt vehicle that you're going to send it high in the air. But this should fly a little more flat, fly a little more level. Just a very nice looking vehicle overall, as like all the Team Corelli stuff. Is it the same as an Arma? No, I do not think they are the same at all. Totally different vehicles. I think their marketing department may, you know, maybe they stole somebody from the Arma marketing department, but the vehicles themselves, the designs, everything is very, very different. So yeah, there's no overlap there. In terms of weaknesses, on my Dementor, I did bend stuff on the front shock tower, so I generally was moving the shocks inward a little bit. That helped quite a bit. And then the plastic bracing down the middle definitely was a weak point on the Dementor. I think it's worth looking into the aluminum upgrades. They do make these like 70-75 aluminum upgrades, and then they've just announced the was it the XTR version of the Kronos, so they have even more aluminum parts, so including like this aluminum front brace. They have like a little carbon stiffener you can use down the spine, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, they are working on improving these vehicles, making them more durable, having more option parts. That's one of the cool things about Team Corelli, is that they do have a nice line of upgrades if you want to get more durability or stiffness or tune the flex, all these different things you can do to improve the performance of your vehicle. So I think that's pretty much it. Uses XT90 connectors, 2 of them, so you can run a battery in series or run, you know, single 6S or 4S if you want. I will probably just run single 4S for now. Honestly, this thing is crazy fast on 4S already. This thing on 4S runs like my Arma Notorious like on 6S. I don't know, like I don't feel generally need to run these things on 6S, but I'll probably try it out, I'm sure. But start out with 4S, increasing the punch level of course. But yeah, nice looking vehicle. Tires feel pretty good, not too soft or anything. All aluminum, 17mm hexes. Wheels look really good. Probably will need to vent and maybe tape the wheels. I don't know if there's, I can't remember if there's holes on the insides, but yeah, you probably will want to drill some holes in the tires to let out any water or dirt that gets inside. Very minimal bumper, kind of a buggy style bumper. It does have the quick access disc. It does have the sway bars front and rear. But yeah, suspension actually feels pretty good on this thing. We'll have to check it out. All steel drivetrain, including the center dog bones. In terms of the diffs, don't feel bad. Hair light, maybe in the rear especially, but yeah, very good vehicle looking overall. And yeah, I'm super excited about taking this thing out. Again, thanks to EuroRC. Go check them out, eurorc.com. We do have that 5% off coupon code, so you can get this or pretty much any vehicle you want for a discount. So thanks for watching. Definitely hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Take care now.